Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. A very good afternoon to all the viewers. Clearly, the markets seem to be in a good mood today, and we've already scaled the 18,700 level, and this is for the first time in the last 6 months. However, there is no major participation coming in from the banking majors. It's the FMCG pack which is actually trading at a high, and a lot of participation coming in from those names. Joining us on the show to discuss more is Ajit Mishra, VP at Religare. Ajit, good afternoon and welcome to the show.
Yeah, good afternoon, Hazel.
Ajit, my first question coming to you is what's the read that you're picking up with regards to markets? Because clearly, yesterday as well, in the last half an hour of trade, that is actually something which actually helped the index manage to close in the positive. And today, there is no stopping. We've already crossed the 18,700 mark.
Yeah, that's right, Hazel. That in yesterday's second half, we saw that market rebounded very strongly, especially in the last half an hour of the trade, and we are seeing the continuation of that trend. But initially, if you see that we were hesitant around 18,700 mark. It's just that in the second half we are seeing distraction continuing, and the best part is that despite the underperformance of the banking pack, which you just shared with the viewers also, we are crossing this mark. But still, I would say that yes, the tone looks positive. That we've shared last time also when we interacted. But without banking, I doubt there will be like significant momentum in the market. So as of now, yes, the trend looks positive. One should stay, stock specific and prefer the sectors which are leading from the front. So sectors like auto, FMCG, reality, and now we are seeing a catch up move in the pharma basket also. So yes, one can continue with the stock specific approach in these sectors, and needless to mention that the broader indices which have been outperforming the benchmark from last several weeks, selectively one can look at the mid cap and small cap space as well.
Right. So, Ajit, my next question coming to you is, and it's key, is whether the market has enough steam right now left to break beyond this range.
So honestly, I was hoping that the banking might result in decisive move over 18,000 level in the index, but that's not the case so far. And tomorrow we have an important event because we have the RBI monetary policy, wherein the expectations are no change. But let's see that because the banking index is anyways trading at the record highs, but we are still facing kind of like a mixed trend, especially in the private banking major, which is keeping the participant guessing what could be the next probable directional move in the banking index. So yes, though looks positive because we have other sectors which are contributing to the move, but we feel that after tomorrow, like we have the weekly expiry also, that things will be much clearer, especially from the banking part, which could help the index to make a new high. But yes, it looks positive, and we are eyeing a new high in the index soon.
Right. And overall, if you see the other parameters like the WIX as well as the PCROI, what are those parameters indicating along with the FI long short ratio?
So at present, see all these parameters are portraying favorable picture, but yes, the quantum is not being in line with what we were seeing earlier, especially from the FIA desk. But we feel that with some stability in the index above 18,000 mark, that might again return, and with some participation from the banking names. But as of now, all the indications are in the favor that this positive trend is here to stay.
Okay. Now, coming to stock specific action, if you see in terms of names like Britannia, Tata Consumer, Nestle from the FMCG pack are seeing some good momentum in today's session. What is the derivative data and the charts indicating?
So, in fact, Hiral, FMCG as a sector has been performing well in line with the other sectors like auto. In fact, banking, financials, for the last several weeks, despite the underperformance, are holding strong. We feel that FMCG will continue to perform well considering the kind of quantum that we are seeing, and the best part is that we are seeing rotational buying. It's not that the entire space is witnessing traction at the one go. So earlier it was ITC which was leading from the front, and we had stock like HUL, Marico participating in the move. Now we are seeing traction in Britannia, Dabur, Colgate. So this indicates that this rotational buying will continue, and that would help the index to maintain the positive momentum. So, but yes, considering the kind of move that we have already seen in the select stocks like ITC, which looks slightly overheated now, Britannia also, like, after this move, like roughly around 4% trading at the record highs. Fresh entry, I would recommend to avoid, but yes, you can continue to hold your longs with stop at around 46.80 when it comes to Britannia. HUL looks better in case if somebody wish to initiate fresh position, because we've seen margin consolidation also of late. So 26.40, 26.50, that should be your stop loss area, and positionally close to around 30.90, 3100, that should be your target.
Right, so that's with regards to where FMCG majors go. Apart from that, how are you looking at a Tata Motors in trade today? The stock is up again, good open interest addition. Volumes are also pretty strong.
That's right. In fact, if you have noticed, it's almost like 8 to 9 months kind of a consolidation that Tata Motors has ended. It surpassed this level after November 2021. So it's almost, in fact, more than that. So we feel that this post this consolidation breakout, there could be a catch-up move in line with what we are already seeing in the other auto majors like Maruti, Tata, Bajaj Auto, TVS. They are already trading closer to their record highs or at the record highs. So we expect this catch-up move in the Tata Motors also. So one can continue to hold their longs. 540 now is the new base, and close to around 610, 620. That could be the next position target for Tata Motors.
Right. So that's with regards to where Tata Motors is concerned. Moving away from this auto major, you have a ICICI Prudential, which is seeing some smart moves in today's session. What's your view?
So in fact, the insurance name, they have rebounded very smartly in the last 1.5 months. And we feel there's still some room left, considering that they have had a long corrective phase, especially in the life insurance names. So maybe closer to around 525, 530 could be the zone where ICICI might test. So one can continue to hold longs, and your stock should be at 488. And similarly, like SDFC Life, also we have seen fresh break. In fact, it's gradually inching higher, catching up with what we are seeing in the ICICI group. So 620 is what we are eyeing in SDFC Life. So with stop at 580, one can look for fresh long in SDFC Life also.
Right, so that's with regards to where HDFC Life goes. Moving on, you have a lot of metal names which are seeing a long build up in today's session, like a JSW Steel, Tata Steel, etc. How are you looking at them?
So in fact, the metal pack was underperforming and still roughly around more than 15% down from their record highs. So we feel that yes, we have opportunity, but again, since we are seeing a recovery, it's not a very decisive reversal. One should maintain caution, especially when you're looking for fresh longs. But JSW still looks comparatively better because we've hardly had seen any correction during this recent corrective phase, and the stock is trading above the major averages, so it looks comparatively better. 714 should be a stop, and traditionally close to around 760, 770 could be the zone it might retest. Tata Steel also is managed to reclaim the major averages, but we still have multiple hurdles to cross. Let's say around 112, 114 zone. So in among these two, I feel that JSW Steel is a better candidate to go long at the current levels.
Right. Apart from these names, Ajit, anything that comes to your radar which one should look at?
So in fact, Apollo Hospital, we have seen a fresh breakout, Iril, and then we were discussing about the catch-up move in the other FMCG majors like Colgate, Dabur, where one can look at fresh positions. Then we have Grasim also, wherein we are seeing a catch-up move after the kind of surge that we have seen in Ultratech of late. So these are some of the names which one can look at for a fresh position alongside with the metal names that we have discussed of late.
Right. Let's move on to a few of the other names. Zomato is an interesting one, Ajit. In terms of Zomato, the stock is now back to its IPO level. Are you seeing further strength from here on?
So it's going to be critical because last time when the stock tested around 75 levels, we again had a very sharp correction which pushed the stock towards the record lows close to around 40 42 lows. So this time around, whether it manages to surpass this level, then of course we can expect another like 15-20% kind of gains from the current levels. So fresh buying, I would recommend you to wait, let the stock stabilize above 75, and in that case, close to around 72, 73, that should be your immediate support in case if it's a very short-term trade. And positionally, it should be close to around 68. And upside around 88 to 90 could be the area where one can look at once it manages to hold 75.
Right. So that's with regards to where Zomato goes. Let's see a few of the other names in today's session. You have you have an Axis Bank which has seen some smart moves in today's day of trade. In fact, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's crossed a market cap of almost 3 lakh crores in trade today. What should the strategy be?
So that's right. In fact, we were discussing this about Axis Bank witnessing a catch-up move after what we have already seen in ICICI, which is trading at the record high. Then we have SDF sequence also. They had done pretty well. Nowadays, we are seeing a bit of underperformance from the SDF sequence. But Axis is basically, witnessing a catch-up move. It's trading at the record highs, and we feel that this tone will continue considering the kind of price action that we are seeing, and the stock has decisively surpassed the previous swing high close to around 970 975 levels. So yes, one should continue to hold longs, and if the view is positionally, means not for a day or two, maybe for like a month or two, then definitely and can look at accessible at the current levels. And we feel that 930 935 is the new base now, so that should be a stop. And since we are trading at the record highs, the upside is open.
Right. So those are a few of the stocks that we've discussed in today's session. Thank you, Ajit, so much for joining us on the show and sharing those views overall in terms of what an investor should be doing. But clearly, a good trend that the markets have been witnessing in today's session ahead of the MPC. But clearly, there is no participation that's coming in from the banking majors. If you see in terms of stocks, Britannia, Tata Consumer, Nestle, a few of the top gainers. And this is mainly picking up from what's happened with the palm oil imports, which are at a 27-month low. And that's something which is benefiting the companies as well. BPCL up 3.5%, HDFC Life seeing smart gains. And on the negative end, you have a Cipla, Kotak, Mahindra Bank, M&M, Bajaj Finance, as well as a Maruti. Interestingly, Maruti is at 9,700, a 300 rupees up move needed for it to cross the 10,000 mark once again. In terms of Bank Nifty, no major participation has come in from there, but a lot of individual counters that have seen movement in today's session. Suzlon has jumped in trade. IFP Industries has seen an uptick after Society General picked up stake in the company. Infosys, Torrent Power, as well as Engineers India were a few of the other movers. In fact, that's a wrap in today's session. Thank you for watching. Lots more lined up on the other side. Please stay tuned.